What is going on, man? This your boy here from Africa, alright? I'm on the hustle, though. You guys can see it, man. Ain't no sleep. You out there sleeping? I'm hustling, man. I'm a hustler. You can tell I'm super tired, but I gotta make this money, man. You know, I got a house full of my baby girls. You know, I gotta make sure I take home something. You know, even though Brooker don't want to pay it anymore, whatever. But hang in there, man. It's gonna get to a point they're gonna be the one running after you and me. Because the problem here is that Brooker don't have a truck. Brooker don't have any way to move any loads by calling you and me, right? We are the one who giving Brokers all the power, you know what I'm saying? But in real life, Brooker don't have power because you and I have more power when it comes to this business, all right? But today, we're gonna talk about dispatcher. We talked about brokers before. Let's talk about dispatcher. But before we jump into that, let me tell you, I'm out here doing Amazon, as you guys can see. You know, I got my safety vest on. This is my permanent badge. I told you guys that, you know, I do Amazon over the weekend. I drop off my load to this Friday. I drop on a load, and this load is actually appointment. You know, the shipper, the receiver, my bad, the receiver want the load delivered 4:30. You know, so I got that little area, but unfortunately, the receiver want me to drop it off 4:30. So 4:30, they know where you can book another load. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? Let me look and see if I can get a load for Amazon. So I got this load. It's $740. I'm out here at the post office to drop off. Unfortunately, the post office, they got a note. I will show you guys in a minute. They only accept the load after 4 a.m. guys. So it's 12 a.m. right now. I'm out here. I'm stuck. You know, I'm gonna take a nap in my truck and wait till like whatever. Let's get out of this truck, man. So this is what's going on, right? We talked about brokers, so we should talk about dispatcher. You know, in this business, like I said in my previous video, we are the loser. We are the one losing all the money. You know, we are the one burning fuel. You see, my truck is running right now, and I'm out here freezing cold. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna sleep in my truck and wait till the post office open door. This is right here. Check this out. You know what I'm saying? So unfortunately, no matter what I do, nobody gonna show up, you know, until whatever 4 a.m. right? It's sad because I got the load around 10 o'clock, and I I drove pretty fast, and I got here. I said, here man, I'm gonna empty this and kind of like go sleep or whatever, and I don't know. But yeah, so let's talk about dispatcher. You know, there's a problem going on in this business. Everybody trying to cheat everybody. You know, brokers are cheating. We the owner operator, dispatcher cheating owner operator. For many of you guys who are brand new, you don't even know that dispatcher is cheating you. You know what I'm saying? Dispatcher is the worst. Dispatcher is pretty worse. But don't get me wrong, a lot of good dispatcher is super cool out here. I think I might end up going in the truck. You know, I don't have enough lights in the truck to whatever. But dispatcher is cheating us crazy. If I have to say, stealing from us. You know what I'm saying? Before you hire a dispatcher, you want to do your research. You know, dispatcher have different fees: 5%, 6%, 7%, 8%, 10%. You want to ask the dispatcher, what are you offering? You know, with all that percentage. I gotta go in the truck. It's super cold out here, man. I don't know. So I'm back in the truck, man. It was freezing cold out there. Your boy from Africa don't like the cold weather, but you know, I'm trying to get used to it. America, excuse me. But yeah, seriously, guys, let's talk about dispatcher, man. This is something that honestly, since I got into this business, I've been seeing a lot of dirty games going on. Brokers are playing dirty, dispatchers are playing dirty, and we just losing money left and right. Because I'm out here, for example, my truck is running because it's cold. I cannot keep my truck off. I need to stay warm, right? You know, but dispatcher's home. Dispatcher's home with a family, right? Broker's home with a family, you know. So all of that, they get to make more money, you know. They make more money. They don't burn fuel. Dispatcher don't worry about fuel, like I say in some, you know, one of my video. You know, brokers don't worry about fuel. None of that. You know, we are here We don't have time. We don't have time to do anything. You know, when I was getting into this business, I downloaded pretty much all my streaming app, Netflix, HBO Max, whatever, just in case, I need to watch 1 or 2 movies, right? But I never get the chance to open, never open, because always doing something, right? But Dispatch and brokers, they watch every single episode, So we have to stick together. We have to share information. Otherwise, this guy is going to use us. Whatever they're doing out there is not something that you cannot do. You can become a dispatcher if you want. You don't have to go to college for that, right? You can become a broker if you want. You don't need PhD for that. Someone with high school diploma or GED can go and do the 6-month class to become a broker. There's not some type of PhD degree. Some of those guys, when you're talking to them, they talk to you so disrespectfully, without even knowing that whatever they're doing out there don't require PhD. So what's the point of being so, bossy? At the end of the day, you are not who's supposed to be bossy. You are not who's supposed to pick and choose where we want to go. Brokers are supposed to be calling on every day and begging us, that, hey, please, can you take this low for? Why? Because they don't have a truck. They don't have a truck. Dispatcher don't have a truck. Broker don't have a truck. You're the one who owns the truck. So you decide if you want to move your truck today. So at the end of the day, you're the one who somebody needs to be going after to beg you to move a load. But because many of us in this business, we don't understand how to operate, so then we give these guys more power to disrespect us. I'm not trying to sound aggressive or anything, but anything that has something to do with my money, we got a problem, because I don't want to see my wife go into the social service office to go take a number. Our brokers are taking advantage of people that are crazy. And today we are talking about dispatcher. Many of you guys are brand new. You have no clue that dispatcher is stealing from you. Dispatcher is stealing from you from day one, the moment you sign up. Because that's the thing. Don't get me wrong. There are a lot of good dispatcher out there, right? But the good dispatcher that will put more money in your pocket, they are dispatcher who are using your MC to book load for you. All right, they use your MC, and when it comes to carrier package, they use your certificate of MC, they use your certificate of insurance, they use your whatever, everything, right? So they don't use anything for themselves. They just represent you, book low, talk to the broker and things like that. And then all your information, they send it to the brokers. And then when the broker send it, rate confirmation, whatever, and you go, pick up the load, you drop off the load. And then, the BOL, the receiver sign it. And then your dispatcher, once again, will send that to your factoring company. And then your factoring company will, pay the money to your account. These are the dispatchers that will put more money in your pocket. All right, because they're actually using your information. So every information, everything's coming from the broker, come directly to you. The type of dispatcher that I'm not happy about, they've been doing it for years. They've been doing it for years. You know what I'm saying? I heard people talking about this thing so long. A lot of those dispatchers out there, that's what they're doing. They're stealing from brand new owner operator. You guys have zero clue what is going on, and I want to be able to share this information so we don't be out here, man, like sleeping in this truck. Right now, I got here around 12 a.m., but this post office is gonna be open at 4 a.m. right? So in the meantime, what happened? I'm not sleeping. I just want to make sure that I drop off this load. It's one pick, one drop. I drop off this load. When I'm done, and I go find a place to sleep, right? But what am I doing here? My wife is not here, but a dispatcher is home with the family. Already watched Netflix, maybe a football game, and like I said in one of my videos, right? Brokers already done the same thing, but you and I don't have time to do all of that. So we are being taken advantage of. Dispatcher now is taking advantage, and dispatcher even worse from day one. We always talking about brokers, but we forgot that we got the people who playing the dirty games out there. I will come to that in a minute. The people who playing the dirty game are the dispatcher. If you're working with a dispatcher, who using their MC to book loads for you, many of you guys who are in the business, you already know what I'm talking about. So these dispatchers, they're in the trucking business, right? Let's say me, for example, all right? I'm in this business, and it got to the point I'm sick and tired of being out here. So I said, okay, I'm gonna stay home and dispatch my driver. All right. So now I feel like I can handle my driver. I need to add a couple more people, to stay busy, right? Then I started taking application for other people to book loads for them, especially you who brand new. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're brand new, remember, I said multiple times, when you're brand new, a lot of brokers don't want to give loads to a brand new owner operator. So me, because I've been in the business for a long time, and I will represent you and book loads and give it to you, and you go drop it off, right? So I will use my MC because my MC been out here for a long time. So brokers, I have a lot of relationship with different brokers everywhere, right? So I could take a load from them and say, hey, I have drivers, whatever, to deliver the load. So they will give me the load, and then boom, I will send the rate confirmation over to you, and then you're gonna go deliver that. So the broker will pay me, all right? I will deposit the money in my account, and then every Friday I will minus my percentage and then send yours into your bank account. But before I'm able to work with you, you still need to have your active MC. You need to have insurance and everything. Your truck needs to be up to date. All right. So the only thing is that if you deliver that load late, I will get in trouble with the broker because the broker don't know you. The broker only know me. Remember, I'm using my MC to book loads for you, right? So if you deliver the load late, I get in trouble with the broker. But if you get pulled over by DOT, you get in trouble with DOT, not me. Because your MC is the one that on the truck. Your company is the one that on the truck. The DOT is going to give the ticket to whoever insurance is on that truck. It's you. All right. So once again, these are the type of dispatcher you need from the beginning when you're brand new. But then now, this dispatcher that we need them to help us to grow, to move past the 90 days, right? They are now ripping off us. If I have to say, they are stealing from us. So what they do is that, example, I'm your dispatcher. I use my MC and I book a load from my broker and I give it to you, right? But what you don't know is that when I see the load on my broker load board, whatever, the load could be $3 per mile or $4 per mile, right? And then the broker will send me how you call that, the rate confirmation, right? The broker will send me the rate confirmation. So that rate confirmation, if it's $4 per mile, then what I do, I will run that through my system. Whatever system that I have that I can use to edit file. People scan document and then they kind of edit it, they remove some information, whatever. It's easy when it comes to just numbers, right? You can remove just maybe the load is $1,200 or something that, round up to $4 per mile. So I will scan that document and then boom, what happened is that a lot of information you can edit them. You can edit it, right? So I will remove that $1,200 or whatever amount that the broker sent to me. I will remove it, then I put mine. So let's say, for example, the broker sent me a rate confirmation of $1,200 or $1,300, right? I will remove that $1,300 off the paper. Then I put $1,000 on the paper. So remember, that load was maybe $4 per mile area when it came from the broker. Now, because I removed $200 to $300, and I'm only giving you $1,000, that would drop you to $2 per mile. Then I would be telling you that, oh no, man, I tried really hard for this broker to pay $2.50, but it was impossible, man. So I ended up getting $2, man. Let's keep trying. Hopefully next time we get something better than that. Because remember, guys, what is going on now in America is that everybody are cheating everybody, which is sad because everybody right now are focused on brokers, right? Everybody's saying that brokers don't pay. Brokers are not paying, but keep in mind, there are some good brokers out there who believe that people need to be treated fairly. Even they're not going to be 100% fair with you, but even if the shipper pay them $5 per mile, they're not going to give you all the $5. They need to make money, right? But they will at least give you some type of reasonable rate so you'll be able to recover from that, right? They will give you maybe $3 per mile. Then I will book that $3 or $4 per mile from my broker now and then say, oh no, I tried everything for this broker to give me $2.50, but he didn't give me $2.50, man. We end up getting $2. Because now we all know that brokers are not paying. So even if I, as your dispatcher, if I minus any amount from that money that came from the broker, you're not going to hold me responsible. You're not even going to think that I minus something, because we all now are holding brokers responsible for everything. That's what's going on. So we are looking at brokers, but are we looking at dispatcher? Dispatcher are seizing the opportunity now
to steal from you and me. You got what I'm saying? Dispatcher are seizing that opportunity to steal for you and me, because now we all are going after brokers. But at the end of the day, you don't know what dispatcher is doing under the table. Dispatcher is editing your rate confirmation and sending you something different. So remember, I got a $1,300 rate confirmation directly from the brokers. I minus $300 and I send you $1,000, right? Out of that $1,000, I will charge you another 15% from that $1,000. I already minus $300 for myself, and I send you a $1,000 rate confirmation. Make you believe that that $1,000 came from the brokers. But then I'm charging you because a lot of time, if somebody using that MC, if I'm using my MC to book low for you because you're brand new, so you know you'll be out there, so you'll be able to pay insurance on your MC until your MC turn at least 90 days or something. In the meantime, I'm gonna be the one booking lows for you using my MC, right? So I will charge you maybe anywhere from 12 to 15%, that including factoring. So a lot of time, most of these factoring companies charge 2.5%, 2.99, or whatever, right? So let's say factoring company is charging 3%, right? And then the dispatcher is charging you 15%. Why? Factoring is only 3%. Why are you, what's the extra 12% is going? What is that going? That's too much. Extra 12% for what? If factoring is only 3%, because factoring is only 3% though. But then a dispatcher charging you 15%. So out of that 15, they're taking 12. For what? For something that someone can do for 5%. Because remember, I said earlier, a dispatcher that will put money in your pocket, they are the type of dispatcher that will book low using your MC. All right, they will use your MC, they will send all your information, and those type of dispatchers, they're pretty cheap. They do anywhere from 5 to 8%. I heard some people say 10%, which is it's too crazy to me. Don't be out there charging someone for 10% if you're not offering factoring company or nothing like that out of that 10%. 10% is too much, because whatever you're doing, I can do it. But I just want to be able to sit back and relax and let somebody take care of something. So do not charge too much for that. That's way too much. 10%, if you're not offering factoring, that's way too much. So if many of you guys out there, a dispatcher trying to book low for you without a factoring or anything, telling you it's 10%, tell them no, it's too much. That should be anywhere from 5, 6, max it will be 7%. So what they do, they will book low for you, they will use all your information, they will send all your invoices to your factoring company will deposit the money, like I said earlier, to your bank account, right? So these are the dispatchers that will make you more profit. But when it comes to the dispatcher that using that MC like myself that I said earlier, we're going to rip you off because you don't see the conversation between me and the broker. When I see the low, I will ask the broker, I will bid on the low, all right? And the broker will pay me maybe $4 per mile, like I said earlier. But you're not, how will you tell? Because everything is between me and the broker. From the broker to me, that's it. The only time you know is when I send you the rate confirmation to go pick up the load. That's the only time you know it. Right? So this is what you need to do in order to prevent those kind of things from happening. If you really want to work with your dispatcher, you see, I don't say things randomly. I always give some solution or something, things that you can do so you'll be able to take care of the problem, right? So this is it. Remember, you don't work for dispatcher. Dispatcher work for you. Even if they're using their MC to book low, they work for you because at the end of the day, you are the one who paying them. Any dispatcher who trying to make you feel that you are working for them, no. You don't work for the dispatcher. Dispatcher work for you. So you tell the dispatcher what you want. Like I said earlier, broker don't have a truck. Broker don't have a truck. Dispatcher don't have a truck. Unless if it's a dispatcher that already have a trucking company using that MC to book low. But other than that, regular dispatcher, they don't have a truck. A dispatcher don't even have an MC. Unless if it's a dispatcher like myself, You know, I already have my trucking company. I use my MC to book load. But a regular dispatcher for 5% and above, they don't have an MC. No, they don't have a DOT number. So actually, they might not even pay taxes, because at the end of the day, they're not even registered. Most of those guys, they're not registered. They go on a low bowl, they're pretty good at using the computer, they book load, they give it to you. So they're making some free money on the side. So you're the one who owns the truck, who owns everything. So they work for you. So what you need to do is tell, and before I jump into that, let me tell you something. This is one of the reasons that brokers are actually out there just busting all the time. You know, like I said earlier, right? You know, we got a truck, we got everything. Brokers should be begging us. I already said it before. Brokers should be begging us, not us to be begging brokers, right? So before you hire the dispatcher, tell the dispatcher, I want to see every communication between you and the brokers. Can you do that? Some dispatcher will say, yes, I can do it. But what they do is that they will add you to the email conversation from the moment that they receive the rate confirmation. No. I want to be out to the email from day one, so that when the broker is sending the rate confirmation, I'll be part of it. And you need to tell the broker, can you please reply to all instead of replying individually? So out of that, you need to give the condition. Tell your dispatcher, this is my condition if you want to work for me. But because we are so desperate about making money, some of our renting truck and things like that, so we don't have voice. Then we let those guys control us. Dispatcher and broker, they control us. No, you have the MC. You need to control them, not them controlling you. So you want to tell your dispatcher, I want to be added to the conversation. But some dispatcher, like I said, they will add you to the conversation after they receive the rate confirmation, because they want to be able to edit the rate confirmation and then send you $1,000 instead of $1,300. So what you want to do is that tell your dispatcher, hey, if you bid on the low, the broker will send you the carrier package. The carrier package, for those of you who are brand new, the carrier package is basically your company information. All right, you're going to send in your W-9, your MC certificate, your certificate of insurance, and other different agreement and things like that. The broker will send you all that stuff, so you need to fill it up and return that with all those documents, right? Before your dispatcher return that documents back, which is the carrier package, back to the broker need to add, the dispatcher need to add you to the email and tell the brokers that please reply to all, so my owner operator be aware of the conversation. You need to say that. So in that way, the broker receive the carrier package. The last thing the broker is going to do now is to send the rate confirmation. Right? You already part of the email from the moment your dispatcher is returning the carrier package to the broker, right? So if the broker have to return with the rate confirmation, you part of it. That's the solution. So if the dispatcher refuse to follow those protocols, it means that the dispatcher try not to be transparent with you. That's your boy from Africa, man. I just want everybody to stay profitable. I got kids. I'm not going to be out here putting money in other people's pocket while they're out there, you know, spending quality time with their family. Then I'm out here putting money in that pocket. Whether you want to hate me or not, but I gotta say it, man. I'm not here to raise 100,000 subscribers, but whoever want to, you know, be part of the channel to get all this information in order to be able to run your business the right way, yeah, you can like and subscribe. That's your boy from Africa. I'm making my money in my trucking business. I'm not waiting for YouTube video to put food on the table. But I love to be here, so I'll be able to give one or two information to people, so people don't take advantage of you and me. I will see you in the next video. Peace and love.